Hottest team in the land coming through.
Pete, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
But don't get it twisted, though. Yeah. I'm not going to take it easy on you.
You already know, I know that. But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
It's easy. Come on.
All right.
Hey, if you want this jersey, you got to work hard for that.
All I'm going to say is get ready to put my jersey on your wall, bro.
Listen, if you ain't Dr. J, you ain't getting this jersey.
All right, we'll see.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. So the New York starting five. We've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Robinson in at center. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Insanity is out there with Levine. And it's Duarte in at the three, the small forward. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Here we go. And it's the Knicks to start out. Anunoby in the corner for the three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Outside, Levine. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
To Brunson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Pass to Williams. Here's Duarte. Outside, Levine. To the paint. And Insanity gets it to go.
Well, Levine is known for his scoring, but he's a capable passer as well.
Anunoby outside. Bridges kicks to Towns. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Chicago with the ball. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
Now, here's Anunoby after the miss from Insanity. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The best 3-and-D wings in the league? Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Now here's Brunson. Guarded close. On the mark with the 15-footer. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Outside, Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. And it falls over the rim and in.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Brunson. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. And the shot is good.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Here's Levine. They trail by 1. Pass to Insanity. Again, Chicago. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Brunson. Duarte grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Pass to Insanity. Now Vucevic. Here's Duarte. Brunson covering. Here's Duarte. Nothing on the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And here's Brunson outside. Connects from three-point range.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against the Wizards was tremendous. He picked up 39 points, and it looked like he couldn't miss from both the floor and the foul line. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Back to Brunson. Got a piece of it. Here's Insanity. Defended by Bridges. Levine, that's good.
Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. The shot's good from Brunson.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Here's Insanity. Brunson covering. And here's Vucevic. Still scoring.
Yeah, he's a great passing center. You can run offense through Vucevic. Use him as a passing hub.
Knicks trail by 4. Anunoby outside. Duarte grabs the board.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Now here's Levine. 7 points in the game. Here's Bridges. And That's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Bridges has got it all tied up now for the Knicks. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Up going with the new group. And new group in for the Knicks. Achua, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart comes in. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. Chris Duarte's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's Insanity in for Lonzo Ball.
Mind the lanes.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby's checked in. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. White is out there with Insanity, and it's Duarte in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation.
That's good from Payne.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. Payne hits them both.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Insanity, the pass to Duarte. Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Duarte. He was averaging around 5.5 points a game. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Duarte has got 5.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Here's Payne. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Anunoby. With the fadeaway. That misses off the backboard.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Williams finds Vucevic. Here's Insanity. Payne grabs the board.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Back to Hart. Latrey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Insanity, the pass to Levine. From 11 feet away. And he connects with the jumper. He's got 9.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
He does. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Towns checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne. The Knicks leading by 7. Brunson surveying the D. New York, no good that time either. Chicago's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So Vucevic a screen on Anunoby. Here's Duarte. He's got 5. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic and he makes a play.
Thompson with it. Shoots the 3. New York, no good that time either.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's Duarte. Pass to Insanity. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Levine for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You can't forget about Levine from deep.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brunson chiseling it in.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Towns with the steal. Lets it go with a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, he used to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it. but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just, oh. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Bulls lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
45.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride getting some stops. This is when your leader has to step in and say something.
Yeah, tough to beat a team that's shooting double nickels from the field. And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. For the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The Bulls leading. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Towns for 3, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Towns has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Knicks. Chicago's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And he goes in for the dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Insanity. Brunson covering to the middle. The kick out to Williams. Here's Insanity. 16 points for him. And good that time. Insanity's got 4 points this quarter.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Williams dishes to Levine. Loose. Anunoby outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Had the space there, but it's offline.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Williams up on top. This one for three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Insanity. Anunoby left side. Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. 6 to shoot. Anunoby passes to Bridges. New York needs to get off a shot. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. For 3, Levine. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Gone now in the third quarter. Bridges outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Now that's impressive. Levine is not afraid to get flashy.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knicks trail by 3. Outside, Towns. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And he's good on the 3 ball. Anunoby's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Insanity gets it to go. 20 points for Insanity.
Well, when Levine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Insanity, the pass to Levine. Here's Insanity. Brunson covering. And Insanity gets it to go.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here's Insanity. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Bridges. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Bridges has got the game tied up here for New York. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to talk to his guys. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. Well, you take a look at Insanity. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose. And for the Knicks, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Vucevic is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Insanity. Then it's White. And it's Duarte in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Insanity, the pass to Smith. Here's Insanity. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Pass to McBride. And here's Payne. And he makes good on the layup. Payne's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Here's White. Got it. Good job in the low post. White's got his first points in this one.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he knocks down the first one.
The #1 pick in the 2015 NBA draft. Towns continues to prove why he's a top big man in this league.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And Towns drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside, White. Bulls moving the ball around. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Payne dishes to Towns. Back to Payne. And he banks in the layup. Payne's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Towns. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right the pass to Williams. Down low. Here's Insanity. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Williams. That's 28 points for Insanity.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's the floater. And it's finished off by Payne as he lays it in. Payne's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Fans, turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And here's Levine who brings it up for Chicago. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
Look, Levine is such a gifted scorer that it opens up so much for him out of pick and roll action.
New York trailing. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Rebound by the Bulls. They host the Spurs after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Insanity can't get it to go. Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. A 3-ball. And there's Brunson. That's good. On the assist by Anunoby.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Robinson pulls it in.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
That's good from Anunoby. Towns, who's checked in for the Knicks. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Insanity. And he finishes nicely on the way. Insanity's got 16 here in the second half.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Brunson with a clean look. They get it again. teardrop shot. It's Brunson with a floater on the fly.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Levine against Bridges. Levine with it. Vucevic is screen on Bridges. 5 to shoot. Levine with it. Now guarded by Towns. Shot on the wing. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Levine.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Insanity. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Those are huge points from Levine. Stepping up.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Towns finds Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Insanity. Pocket 6. Anunoby against Levine. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Brunson outside. Takes it off the glass. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Here's Insanity. Dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
On the wing, Levine. Brunson covering. Yep, that one goes in there. Levine's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
Well, in a situation like this, you go to a proven scorer like Levine every time.
Here's Brunson. It's in!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's to Levine. Here's Insanity. Back to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. Pick by Williams. Here's Forte. Jalen Brunson traps the miss. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bridges dishes to Towns. Now here's Brunson. Money!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Here's Duarte. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Brunson outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
The deep three from Levine. Oh, they shot at a chance, but no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for...
You thought it was going to be easy, huh?
Yeah.
Man, nothing's easy in this league.
I ain't going anywhere. I'll get that jersey next time.
I hope so.
All right, man.
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day. We all have our bad days.